Hello, 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 hello. I am back today playing some more Pokemon Crystal, continuing our shiny badge quest and continuing the hunt for the shiny Heracross. We're currently sitting at 6,000 encounters. We can do another 500 a day unless we get the shiny. We are still under odds, but I wouldn't say we're massively under odds anymore. We're getting close to odds. So maybe we'll get a day, maybe we won't. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, looking forward to jumping back into this. Also, hi Carl, how are you doing today? Okay, so let's switch screen. There we go. I'm doing good, thanks. Okay. Cool. Okay, everything should be set up and ready to go. So, yeah, good to go. Let's begin. Yeah, encounter number 1 for today. It's a Sparrow. It's not shiny though. This is our first nothing. You know, up too much today? Working? And then watching YouTube. Have you? Yes. Exactly. Right. Okay. We disconnected. Are we back? I think we're back. This is annoying. Why is it start doing this past couple of days? I don't know why. Just like, nope, you're not allowed to play. What? Oh, okay. I thought my music had stopped. Like, that's not even connected to the internet. That is still going. Look at. Okay, everything looks like it's working again now. So let's keep going. Never mind. I think we're gone again. We're gone again. Oh dear. Ah, dear. Is he going to reconnect? This is fun, isn't it? Okay, YouTube, we will be back when it reconnects. Right. Okay. Let us continue then. Good. We're back. Here we are. It would be funny if that was a shiny just there. Oh, was it internet died? My internet. I'm not 100% certain what happened because I was technically still connected to the internet. Because the chat was still working. I was still able to see the chat. But I unplugged my Ethernet cable and plugged it back in, and now we're working again. So. The break in the hunt there has broken my auto counter's hourly rate because it thinks I'm doing it so slowly because obviously there was a massive gap between two of my encounters. So now it thinks I'm only doing 97 per hour, which is not good. Obviously, it will, as I get more encounters, it will even itself out to the... Oh, wait, that was just an unusually long period, not the actual average. But while we're at so little encounters, it thinks that that is the norm. Your TikTok is turning German? That's funny. Also, hi babe, how you doing? I'm good, thanks. Oops. I don't need to use a paralyze heal. Seeing a lot of Heracross at the moment. Hopefully one of them will be shiny. There's a movie you want to watch together when it's out. Fair enough. What is it? Wicker? Fair enough. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. I saw. The one of many Skarsgårds. Mm-hmm. Because he's Swedish? I mean, you don't like Zara Larsson as well? IKEA? Do you not like IKEA? You have a Swedish house. No. It's not mafia though. Swedish bedroom except your nightstand. I don't know whether my Swedish House Mafia reference landed. Fair enough. I mean, I've been to IKEA as well. That's from IKEA. My shelves are from IKEA. That's about as much as IKEA. I've got other shelves from IKEA as well. And then my wardrobe in my other room. And my nightstand. So I've got a few IKEA things too. But not everything. As in this one? Can't point at it. Fair enough. I wouldn't suggest trying to sleep on it this way. You'd want to fold it out and sleep on it that way. Mm-hmm. You'd probably kick a hole in one of those sideboards. I feel like most people's houses are IKEA, to be honest. Frank has IKEA dresses. Fair enough. You suggested them to him and built them for him. Nice. IKEA furniture are basically like Legos. Yeah, it's like adult Lego. Adults version of Lego. Even though Lego can be for adults too. Especially with the cost of it. As in Lego. Some Legos you can't build if you're 100 though. I don't think you could build it IKEA at 100 either though, to be fair. I've seen that before. To be fair, I can't imagine somebody who's 100 trying to do Lego. I feel like they probably wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Probably. I built a Lego thing last Christmas. Do I like doing puzzles? Yes. I'm not 100. I like doing Lego. I have both a puzzle and Lego above me. You can't see it, but I have a puzzle and Lego up there. Is it the Lego Skyline? Yes. Last night you found out Aaron Taylor Johnson is English. Did you not know that? Fair enough. You saw a character casting that you're excited for? Cool. Also, Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife is quite a lot older than him. She's 23 years older than him. Oh, fair enough. The Crypt Keeper? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, number 6100. It's napalm. It's not shiny. There's nothing dropping from this tree. Thank you. Oops. I thought I was clicking B, but I was clicking E. more packages today. Fair enough. Oh, thought it was clicking B again. My bad. My bad. In the attempt to... That's a very long message. You're going to tell me what you did today. You went to Stratford-upon-Avon. Cool. You went to the butterfly farm. I've been there, which was magical. And then you did a boat ride and had ice cream. Then your daughter wanted to go shopping, but wasn't impressed with the limited selection of shops in that old English style town. Yeah, it's a town. Stratford-upon-Avon is definitely a town, not a village. Yeah, I can't imagine it is a very good place for shopping. What kind of boat did you go on? Did you go on a canal boat? Or a boat? Nice. It's decent. But it isn't the bull ring. Yeah. Did you spot Rosie and Jim? I'm assuming you know who Rosie and Jim are. You did not. Fair enough. One of the shops has, or at least it used to, had not the actual Rosie and Jim. It had like a poster of Rosie and Jim in the window. That's where I met Rosie and Jim, the actual Rosie and Jim. And Rosie and Jim went to that butterfly farm in one of the episodes. I remember it because we went to it after seeing it. Rose and Jim, Spot, Brum were your favorites. Have you met Brum? Have you seen Brum? I've met Brum as well. You can meet Brum? Yeah, he's in Borton on the Water. Where on the water? Borton. Borton on the Water. He's in the Cotswolds. No, B. Borton. I don't know whether they have the they have him on show all the time. I'm not sure. Basically, he's just in a garage, like somebody's garage. Oh, is this Sunday? Well, happy birthday. Oh, it is actually in the motoring museum. Okay, I don't know whether the motoring I don't know how big Borton on the Water motoring museum is, but I'm sure I remember it being in somebody's garage. So maybe the motoring museum is very. Oh no, it looks like it might have moved. To be fair, maybe they have it sometimes in somebody's garage. Your date of birth is a palindrome. If you're not from US or Japan. 9889. Yeah, cool. Mine is not. Oh wait, well, 8294. Not a palindrome. Borton on the Water's not too far to go either. Because the Cotswolds aren't that far away. It's a very nice village as well. There's I think there's a model village near Borton on the Water as well. That's pretty cool to go. You can go see. Yes, I've just googled it as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a model village near Borton, which is pretty cool. I like model villages. No, not that one. Oh, yeah, it's in Borton on the Water as well. Okay, I didn't know whether it was near or if it actually is it, but it is actually in Borton on the Water. You can do both, Brom and a model village, if you like model villages. I don't know whether you do or not. I also don't know whether they're open on Sundays. Or if you're actually going to go to it. I don't know. Also, I don't know whether you watch or like Clarkson's Farm, but the Hawkstone Brewery is near there as well, which is the brewery from Jeremy Clarkson. Can't remember where their farm is, but it's not too far from there, I think. I can't remember exactly where it is. I don't know what Hawkstone Brewery is like to go to or how busy it gets, though, especially during the summer. You have yet to watch it, it's in your backlog. I've not watched it either, I just know a fair bit about it because it's not too far from me. Make a little day trip out of going to Borton on the Water. Go visit a few different places. You want to now? I mean, the Cotswolds are a very nice area to go to. You want to see Brom. Why is nothing appearing from this tree? Come on, tree, give me something. Thank you. Nope. Nope, don't worry. I wasn't talking. Other than to the tree, telling it needs to give me a Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon in this tree. I'm like one of those trees that bend over because a huge flock of starlings landed on it. Weigh it down. It's the clown car of trees. An unlimited supply of Pokemon come out of this tree. Just like a clown car with clowns. One of them should be shiny though. Forgot to say. 6,200. I've managed to get my average encounters per hour up back to roughly where it normally is, which is good. We're less than 2,000 away from odds. That we are. Couple more weeks and we'll be going over odds if we're not careful. Oops. I was mashing the wrong button. Hi, Karen. How are you doing today? chilling. Good. I'm doing good, thanks. Oops. Thanks for agreeing. So, hi. How are you doing today? Oops. I'm doing good, thanks. You located your Feebas tiles in Emerald last night? And now you're gonna get the fish in. Good luck. That'll be a good one when you get it. It's a win-win. Because it's 50-50. Mm-hmm. That is a cool shiny as well, to be fair. Well, good luck. I'm just going off of what trickery says. It's been a long time since I did that. There you go. Confirmation. I was wondering why there was such a delay in your response. Hey, 6,300. Clippy. My bad. Am I gonna watch Worlds? Probably not. I don't even know when that is. End of the month. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm assuming you're not... Come to Dover? You'll be there. Are you visiting Craig? That's cool. Where even is Worlds this year? San Francisco. Okay. Maybe one day. What? Not one day, but maybe they'll do Worlds in the UK again. I changed my one day because Worlds was in the UK before. Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Was Worlds in the UK before? I actually can't remember now. $2022. I thought it was. You went. Nice. You met Lionheart and a few other creators. That's cool. That was before we started doing our yearly meetup, I think, wasn't it, Triggery? Was it the following year that we started doing our yearly meetups? Super Duper Danny and Real Breaking Neat and Awesome Adam. That guy sounds cool. He has a good name. You met Craig in Yokohama Worlds 2023. Gotcha. You met Lionheart. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying Lionheart. Leonheart. I'm just used to saying Lionheart because it's like more of a thing. Leonheart, and it was like a joint thing where you met him and then met the other two, Danny and Nate, and you had to be like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not familiar with you guys, but it's awesome to meet you. But please give me your channels and I will be sure to subscribe so I can be better informed. And they were super cool about it. To be fair, they probably get that a lot. They actually probably preferred that you admitted to it rather than pretended to know who they were. Or like, more about them. You feel like you embarrassed yourself with Leonheart? Got a bit starstruck. That's alright, you probably weren't the worst one. There's always somebody who's worse, more embarrassing. See, I don't know. I can't say I wouldn't be starstruck with anyone, but I haven't been. If that makes sense. Like, I've met quite a few creators, and like that are big creators. I was able to just talk to them and stuff. Like. Like my my Minecraft swords, they're signed by a few creators and stuff, and I was fine with all of them. When I was at Minecon 2015, all those years ago. I even sat with, like, he was not a well-known person, but a fairly well-known person. Sat with him and his girlfriend on the train home because we were both going the same way, essentially. You had photos with them? Nice. I don't use Twitter anymore, or X, or whatever you want to call it. I think my banner is probably still a picture from Minecon 2015, where we took a big picture with like a load of people, and then the like random fans and stuff, and then the pack. I don't know whether people know who the pack are, but like Preston Plays, Vicstar123, Lachlan, Bayesian Canadian. I can't remember the other ones. Woofless, or whatever how you say his name. Who were the other ones? I don't know whether there were anyone else. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my banner picture is still our picture with them. I will mention this closer to the time as well, but I am going away again in just over a week from now. I'm going down to visit my parents again. Middle of August. But like I said, I will mention that again closer to the time, because that's still a little while away. I can't do Dover at the end of August. I haven't been invited anyway. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying I can't. That would be 2 weekends away. Believe in the me that believes in you. My trip down to my parents is going to be a little bit different this time, though. Because I'm not going down for a holiday. I'm going down to work. I'm going to be working in the cafe. I'm doing a trial week. Well, just under a week, I guess, because I'm not there for a full week. Just to see how it goes. And then, you never know. Next year, or towards the end of this year, I might be down there permanently. Maybe. If it does happen, Triggery, you'll have to go and visit the cafe. It is quite far. But you'll have to come visit. I'm going to run it. It's my parents' cafe. But they want to retire. And I want to keep the cafe in the family. That is depending on how the week goes in August, later this month. If I absolutely hate it, then it's not happening. Thanks. Awesome. I will have to look into internet and stuff, because I don't know what internet is like in Cornwall, other than it's not very good. But hopefully I can be able to get something. Potentially, Carl, potentially. I'm doing a trial run in the cafe that my parents own. New car? What? No. What? Well, I mean, I'll probably sell my car, yeah. I'd have to. I have a 370. It's a 5-hour commute, but yes. No, I don't really. That'd also be extremely expensive. It's all hypothetical at the moment. Nothing set in stone. This other car, it's not really suited for the Cornish roads. But also it's also worth quite a bit, so I can be able to fund a load of stuff from it, because I'm probably going to be earning less money. which is that. That is the only thing that I'm like, I like my car. It was a dream car. But it wouldn't make sense to keep it. But the good thing is, it's one of those cars that kind of near enough holds its value. So I can sell it for nearly what I've paid for it. Not quite. I will have lost out a little bit, but not much. Yeah, 6,400. The other thing that might change would be my streaming schedule, potentially, and how streams work while I'm there. For one, I don't know. I need to see about good enough internet to stream. But two, there's a lot of work that goes into running a cafe. That happens outside of regular work hours. They won't disappear completely. Well, as long as I can get the internet to be able to do them, they won't disappear completely. It just might be different. And maybe less. But that's only really during the summer. During the off seasons, so not the summer, the cafe wouldn't be open. You don't like this move idea all of a sudden? It'd only be the summer that'd be the issue. Because most of the time, the cafe is only open a few days a week. However, I have had ideas. Not for this channel, but for a cafe channel. There's a lot of baking of cakes involved in running a cafe, because we make homemade cakes. So, my idea, I don't know, again, this is all hypothetical and may not happen. This is hypothetical on top of the hypothetical, but the idea could be to do baking streams. No, other way. The baking happens after, like in the evening, the night before. Yeah, we don't bake in the morning. Ugh, crazy? I'm not doing that. No, my mom bakes in the evening. He's doing it all wrong. Why would you want to do that? She is only doing cakes. It's not like it's bread or anything. Bread probably would be better in the morning, but cake is fine. Yeah, the cafe closes, I think, at 4, I think it is. Clean up between 4 and 5. Then my mum starts baking probably around about 5:30, 6 o'clock for a couple of hours every night. Or every night she needs to do it. She doesn't have to do it every night because it depends on how much cake gets sold. But the only thing with those, like, the idea is like set up and do baking streams. That would be, there wouldn't be much interaction with chat for those. It'd just kind of be like some chill music with me baking on screen, probably. Again, not necessarily definitely going to happen. Even if I do take over, that doesn't mean that's even going to happen. But that was an idea I had. Also, I just thought like why it might be different for your dad to my mum with the baking. Is your dad like a bread baker? Like he bakes bread, specifically bread? Because cake you need to let cool down before you can like put the filling and the toppings on and stuff. So it doesn't make sense to do that in the morning because you have to wait for it to cool down, and then by that time you're gonna open and stuff, and it'll be you won't have had time to do it all, basically. Whereas bread, you want it to be warm. Warm is good for bread. So that's probably why it's a bit backwards, is because you technically want the cake to cool down so you can actually finish the cake. I don't know all the ins and outs of baking. I just know I can make cake. I have in the past. I can do it again. And the timing wise, I'll just do what I'm told. Come on, where's the Pokemon? You woke up to hearing about cake and bread. Yes. So, welcome back, Z. I do still need to get my, I think it's a hygiene certificate as well at some point before I go down. My mom hasn't sent me what I need to do for that yet, so I can't really do it because I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Naughty, naughty. You used a banned word. Thank you. That's okay, don't worry. Still going to EUIC? Yeah. I'll still be doing all that. That won't, like, I can still have time off. I won't be in the cafe every single day. Also, I won't have taken over by then either. I'll still be learning at that point. Because I won't be able to start until the end of the year next year anyway. Because one, I need to even make sure I want to do it, and then two, I have a 3-month notice period at my current job. So even once I do decide yes, then I still have to wait 3 months, which will put us basically to the end of the year. And then the cafe is closed in January, so I won't even be able to work then anyway. Don't worry, I can still read it, Z. I already read it, don't worry. I figured. Don't worry. Also, if you're ever in Cornwall, or well, the St. Ives area of Cornwall, I guess, because Cornwall is quite big, you're more than welcome to pop to the cafe. No. I'm doing a trial later this month. I mean, more likely, probably. Not definite. But I'm in the mindset that I want to do it. I've been at my current place for over 10 years now. There's an opportunity for me to live in the place that I've always dreamed of living. It makes sense. It's like timed well. But I'm not just going to dive head first. Like, we are going to test it, see if it's something I do want to do, and then we'll make the decisions from there. And it's not going to be quick. It's not going to be a done. I'm there now. There'll be a crossover period of moving down stuff. That's one thing unsure. No, he won't. Well, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. That discussion will happen once I've done the trial. Because there's no point worrying about that kind of stuff if I decide I'm not doing it. There's no point. Might as well wait until I know know that I want to do it for definite. And then there's a few different options we can do with it, kind of thing. Whether that's keep the house, rent out the rooms, sell the house. Okay, they're the only two really. Depends. I don't know what he wants to do. Whether he wants to keep this one, move. I don't know. Unsure. That would be a discussion I need to have. But like I said, no point really doing that until we know for definite what my decision is. I think my preference would be sell. But that depends if he wants to stay in this house or not. Because yeah, we could rent out the rooms, but I would be in Cornwall. I wouldn't be able to really help deal with things here. He'd still be here. It'd be on him. So it's whether he would want to be a landlord as well. What do I think of the recent Gen 1 decomp craze? I don't even know what that is. But hi Wayland. How are you doing? I'm gonna have to Google what that means. Wait, do you mean decomp or recomp? So it's just Gen 1 but with Gen 5 sprites and like a 3D world? Is that what this is? Interesting. I mean, it does look a little bit odd. Recomp, yeah. It's a huge breakthrough and a big step up from Romex. There's updates happening every single day. Wow, cool. Oops. Does it mean you can shiny hunt in Gen 1? If it's colorized? You're back from a true crime rabbit hole. Welcome back. You're watching videos about people who disappeared without trace. Oh, interesting. The fact Gen 1 doesn't have shinies reminds you why you use repels only in that gen. True. Don't want to use repels in a regular playthrough where there's shinies, just in case that shiny appears. But Gen 1, no shinies. Let's repel. After all, you get annoyed with unsolved crit cases because they're unsolved. Fair enough. I don't know whether you were here during the LA Noir stream where we got to the end of the case that you said was a real case. that you said was unresolved or unsolved? Because I was asking like what happened at the end of it. Yeah, that's one. Were you there for the end of that? Oh, during my stream? You were not. Ah, okay. So, the reason they were able to do it in the game is that it was solved. We solved it, but we were told to not tell anyone. And then it was hushed up and the case was never solved. So only a few people know who the killer was. And they were told they weren't allowed to say anything. Which is why in real life the game matches real life of it being unsolved. Oops. I don't know how much of LA Noire is based off of real events and people and stuff, but because I didn't know that was a real thing. So it's interesting to know how much of or how many of the cases are actual like real cases. I'm also definitely doing a watch through of a perfect playthrough when I'm finished. Because I'm so bad at the game, I want to see how it's done properly. You didn't know any of them were based on real life events. Nor did I, but Carmen is from California and knew about the Black Dahlia case. Which is one of the ones in the game. So, question is, are any of the other ones real cases? You've been watching back some of the LA Noire streams, so you've seen bits of the game. You've seen my terrible playthrough. I am really bad at that game. I'm still enjoying it. It's still fun to play, but I'm just really bad at it. My favorite song? Crashing Cars. Okay. That's mostly not my fault. Was Peg Entwistle in the game? Not that I'm aware of. Oh. Mike, yeah. I accidentally flew into another car. It wasn't my fault. Car shouldn't have been there. Victim blaming. Most of my crashes in that game are not my fault, okay? It's the other cars. They don't seem to know that I'm on the road. You know how NPCs just like, they're on a set path kind of thing? They don't know that you're there, they're just on a set path. That's basically what most of the car driving is. You're in an American truck simulator. Most of your crashes are from the AI on the other cars deciding to cut off a massive truck. Yeah, that, like what are you meant to do? Basically, Peg was a woman who jumped off the Hollywood land sign. Oh yeah, no, I don't think that'll be in the game because you can't go up that. Like you can't go up that high. Also, when was that in 1947? Like, 'cause that's when the game's set, 1947. I guess it has to be around then because the sign was changed not long afterwards. 1930. Well, yeah, that's before the game is set. This you can attest to. It's like they're programmed to just follow a route and not consider anything else in the game other than traffic lights and speed limits. Yeah, I mean that's the same as LA Noire. Like they're on rails. The only time they're not, the only time they're aware of you is when you put your siren on. But then what they do is they don't look at where you are. They just always turn right. They always go to the right. So if I'm coming up behind them and I go to the right to go around them, they will just still come across me. Because that's what they're programmed to do. If the siren is on, they move to the right. Fair enough. Also, this is the penultimate encounter. One more for today. We're going a little bit longer today because of the issues we had at the beginning of the stream. Okay, our last one. 6,500. It's a Heracross. It's not shiny though. Unfortunately. Oh man. Okay, we're also nearly at 35 hours of hunting. I did pause it when we were having issues, so I have taken into account the fact that we weren't hunting earlier in the stream. Okay. Well, that is where we're going to be ending it for today. So unfortunately, no shiny today. Maybe tomorrow. So we will be back tomorrow at 9 PM UK time to jump back into this and continue hunting for Heracross or any shiny. But yeah, that is where we're ending it. So it's been fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Thank you all for being here, and I shall see you all in another stream. So thank you again, and goodbye.